Waina woye, ba woye sura, sura musul boy, alamale di sodi sumialanye, pankomolu woye, yawo, mbale mbaranye, gambia musul waina woye, mbale mbaranye, pankomolu waina woye, ba woye, wayo, Bawe weyo Banko musolo Gambia musolo alma ale al sutura alba doko minna alla bata alma ale akali kairati atollo musolti mini alanko alka wulu alka fatimol to alka dingol to koma yiko mo soto be min no minnam wayna woy mbale mbaranye banko molo wayna woye ba woy sura sura mam so alamale so banko molo wayna woye ba woy sura sura mam so alamale so Yellow man soto, Kiol man soto, Alulali al TCD, Gambia Musukendolo, and the Gambia Bondi, Nalu, Animbara, Dolalu, Gambia Musolu, no name band in Dunia Conole, Alto Mamarum Lakafa in Timolto, Albar Musul Lakafa in Timolto, Aldol Lakafa in Timolto. Aligambia bondi di kokono babe bana potolala balul masoni abanko kamusolo animbara
election year, and our president, His Excellency Barrow, is out and about, crisscrossing the entire country as part of our efforts, the NPP-led coalition, to return him back to State House on the 4th of December. Rightly so, and for a very good reason. President Barrow, by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is returning back to State House for many reasons. One, President Barrow is a man of peace who continues to invest time and incalculable energy and resources in ensuring that the Gambia remains a beacon of peace in the world. Ordinary Gambians are indeed very grateful that they can go about their normal business without being harassed or worried about the unknown. Also, President Barrow is a committed and manifest democrat, allowing citizens to continue to express their opinion without the fear of being harassed or coerced. President Barrow indeed has widened the democratic governance space, making the Gambia an envy of many countries in Africa. Within the framework of infrastructural development, under President Barrow, nearly 600 kilometers of roads have been constructed as part of our city-state concept. From the URR to NPR, CRR, LRR to West Coast region, President Barrow has started monumental road and bridges infrastructure works, bringing joy and hope to the people of this country. Through the initiatives to enhance agriculture, President Barrow has been distributing farm equipment along the value chains of rice and grains to the farming communities. These equipment include power tillers, coarse milling machines, rice milling machines, trampolines, blast freezers, and pumping machines, to name a few. Communities across the Gambia also benefited from subsidized fertilizer, while solarized boreholes were built for women gardeners throughout the country. Greater collaboration also has been established with the private sector for enhanced rice production to reduce the Gambia's overdependence on imports, especially rice imports. More furrows are being reclaimed in the Central River region for accelerated all year round rice production. Under women empowerment initiatives, for the first time in the history of the Gambia, a ministry has been created solely for women's affairs. So far, we have seen the disbursement of millions of dollars under the Women's Enterprise Fund to support the needy women in this country. Until now, some of these things were a far-fetched dream for Gambian women. School infrastructure is also being modernized in an unprecedented manner in the country. So far, more than 3,000 classrooms have been built with water, solarized facilities, and modern quarters for the teaching staff across the Gambia. The Barrow College, which was officially opened nearly 2 years ago, is also training teachers from rural areas for retention and greater efficiency in our education sector. President Adama Barrow's government, through the Ministry of Fisheries and Water Resources, has also provided 14 fishing boats to encourage young Gambians to participate in the fisheries sector. As part of efforts to enhance livelihood and access to clean drinking water, President Adama Barrow's government provided 144 solar power systems across the Gambia to 278 communities in 5 administrative regions of the country, benefiting more than 400,000 people. For the first time in the history of the Gambia, the Ministry of Youth and Sports has introduced a youth revolving fund under the National Youth and Sports Development Levy. The scheme has a startup fund of $22 million, which is being periodically replenished to deepen outreach and maximize impact. Some of these young people have already benefited the first payment given to them by the President in January of 2021. President Adama Barrow and his government are also implementing an innovative youth employment policy by supporting young people in agriculture, animal and poultry production, skills development, as well as entrepreneurship. These interventions will be upscaled and further training accelerated through the new Science and Technology University to enhance youth employability. Numerous other development efforts have been accomplished by President Adama Barrow. The economic stability and the strong peace and tranquility have made the Gambia a choice destination by hundreds of thousands of tourists, bringing in a much needed foreign exchange and employment for young people. As the race for the 4th December 2021 presidential election begins, I want to urge every Gambian to vote massively for President Adama Barrow for the continuation of the unprecedented development being witnessed in the Gambia right now. With President Adama Barrow, the Gambia is safe. The Gambia is secure. The Gambia lives in peace with itself, with its neighbors, and with the wider world. With President Adama Barrow, it is a luta continua with the mantra of one nation, one people. So vote for President Adama Barrow for continuity. Thank you. Badin Gambian Kolu, Badin Karte Failalu, Anin Gambia Silalu, Minibe Gambia, Anin Gambia Ibantala. Ntele nata jang Gambia la moy fen je fen bundato mi yalon ko ka fay Gambia Radio and Television Services pour kana kachali carte fayolo kunyal min yalon ka be Kering anim minatina Gambia dingol nyanta carte fayla President Adama Barrow kale yalon nyamin President Adama Barrow nyi sanji lulu tambila ay do kol min kanyim banko kan ka bo silola kalola min tata kilomita keme woro min siatati alaman sakunda ya wala doku nyi sanji lulo kono ka dulal chokinyo kan ka bridgeol lo ka silol dada purisa jeno nyami Gambia fanna bela mol se chokinyolo ase soneano dulal min ya lon ko sanji tallulu kabrin Gambia ya fango long sanji tallul ni worawla ko manto inena man sila soto bi wol be silol soto e bridgeol soto mbetembo minto banko karo bela masakunda be sene jorangol di kam sene lalla mbe nakol to mini yalon ko mbe kolongol sinkam moliye mini yalon ko solal wala ka taraje ka jiko sone andi musoliye ka marseliye le musoliye mini yalon ko e ka fengol mini yalon ko e ka wala kat wo nakol to ke wafuno anin fana ka kairo sabatindi banko kanja mi yalon ko wala kumayata ko bete President Adama Barrow molo mi yalon ko alatal ko demokrasi la sindi nyim banko kan andu wo demokrasi abe wala tamandi kam mobe tare fengo bulu ni manku ka kutela woto wo kammala kayro mi yalon ka be banko kan niajo do kulbe kelon be fintilam bitalam binala wo kayro nin tenkugo President Adama Barrow be wala lafa kan nyim banko kan no fa tinna Gambia keta bankuti mi yalon ko aketa nyabo bankuti dunia be kono tibab luntangol kana jang ikela holiday ke jang inin kodol ka jija nyim banko kan mi yalon ko ka dundi banko la ranke so kono ka fundinkel fana ma koy pour yalon ko se do kol setono hotel bundalto ani entertainment industry musol la fannala ni nata jibe for the first time banko la tariko kono President Adama Barrow ay bundalondi mi yalon koy ka fa National Women's Enterprise Fund mi yalon ka musol ma koy pour ka jono nyami ye julol dila ise la business ol keno ye la do ko fana keno ye koku keno mi yalon ko indena ma wo soto non nyim banko kanjang do ku katongol be Kering mi yalon ko wolle be fisheries la karola nyemuto bunda bawo na fundinkel bika nyemuto ibika e meda bulanu je bar say masa kunda ya dati ka pilot project o sambana mi yalon ko ka kulungol di fundinkel la yeta ye seno ye nyemuto ke isa jeno nyami se fangana faje ni nata jiela fanna la karola min tata fo community kemefula ani taworo nin worowla masakunda e boholol si wolle to pour ka jeno nyami ye fangana fa wolbe o jebe mol min nafa ka siata mo wuli kemenanti nyim banko kanjam nyin do ko wol anin do ko katongol min ya lon ko wolle be kekan President Adama Barrow ko aliye finyin ko leje duno fanga man na falo woto pour Gambian ko lu nyin development o mi ya lon ka be kekan nyin do ko bal min be kekan nyim banko kanjam kayro nin tenku min be tenkundi nyim banko kanjam pour nga continue wola alal te sitting finti on the 4th of December ngatanga carte fay President Adama Barrow nga dandan State House on the 5th of December na sewrubal dong banko e kontani moli e kontani Gambia taro kayro nin tenku kono moli be ke kelinti one nation one people.
a jakalo ka wara ni bagaso be bulu tubabudu pour ka kinan Gambia nsafoy ko L&L Logistics wule o jakalo banne pour que la bagasol samanin kuluntila la wala kulungola L&L Logistics wol mu nyontangon leti nsala bagasol tale nole fanna o fanna jamani kono atolle yalo fo bagasi ndingolan wala bagasi balo anu min fawnata de nyin kol kono na doko mandan jamani damma barembe dunia mu mele kono nka bagasol kile minuka motako motobalo cyclol frijol larangol aning sirangol nka moromasingol fanan kiyale nanne manda wodronna ka sola panelol wafule anila jorangol mume minuka motako invertal batril anu nyunu be kabonan jamani le natara dum alla fa motolla nza sangale nole ka kiyale nan nalla fa bagas ndingol kila pour nga sambana ndim plenola minuka motako laptopol mobileol envelopol L&L Logistics wodron non tadulati al sentarano na kundatole mimba ol joswang jamengo dala drone wala al sen commandino telefono tole +220 357 0999 wala +491 575 374 4509 wala +491 577 212 0757 wala +1 872 255 7175 kabagaso ki tanko kono aning sone akono.
Ousseynou Dabo taxaw mu ne moom du gis doomi Gambia buy jooy te loolu yàgg na du tey xale ñoo xamut waaye 1981 bi coup d'état bi amee Gambia binte kilifa Gambia yëpp Lawyer Dabo mu ngi nii moo leen fa génne mu jógee foofu soo am benn pol waajmaan bu nekkoon Brikama dëkk Guinée nekk Guinéen di waajmaan ci fuuri mburu ñu ne xaalis réer na fa ñu yóbbu ko police Brikama ñu door ko bopp dee Lawyer Dabo mu ne moom duñ gis fu ñu dee toroxale doomi jàmbur mu taxawal pol boobu ba mu wiin kees bi ñii ñu daxaleen ñii ñu summi leen.
Hello, everyone. Today, candidate Ousseynou Dabo's campaign for the forthcoming presidential elections moves into its upriver phase. As you may know, this campaign has been in gear since the past 3 days, but covering essentially the Kombo St. Mary area, as well as parts of Kombo Santo. My party, Gambia for All, has asked me to head its contingent to take part in the campaign, and I'm very delighted that I'm going to be part of this phase, which starts today. As you know, Gambia for All has decided for these forthcoming elections to desist from putting up its own candidate and instead to endorse the candidature of Ousseynou Dabo. This was a highly strategic move because given the nature of our election system, which operates as a first past the post system, and given the large number of opposition parties that have been formed, putting up candidates, Gambia for All believes that the best interest of opposition, best interest for the agenda for change, consists of the opposition coming together to the largest extent possible and to throw their collective weight behind a single candidate if possible. In all countries, this kind of collaborative effort, or call it coalition, call it alliance, is built around the party or parties with the broadest following on the ground. I mean, this is the practice everywhere. particularly also since UDP in terms of its agenda fits in very well with our own commitment to bring about change in the present situation. Therefore, we feel happy that it is the party which has been selected. It has been selected deliberately through a process which eliminated other potential parties with equally or similarly broad base. But for different reasons, it has not been found convenient or practical for us to endorse the candidatures of the candidates put up by those parties, and that left us with United Democratic Party, a party which, as I said, in addition to standing for change, in a matter on which their ideas and the Gambia for All's ideas converge. But in addition to that, is a party which I must salute as a great party, not only for having been around for such a long time, but having been very consistent and steadfast in its fight for fundamental values which are very dear to Gambia for All. Liberties of the citizens, good governance, genuine national unity. These are all things that are central to UDP's political fight for the past 24, 25 years. So it's really a pleasure that it is a party which whose candidate we have come around to endorse. What I say in this regard is that these elections we are coming are extremely important. At issue is not just a question of choosing a new president. No, at issue is the question of change. For 27 long years, our country has suffered tremendously from bad governance, a system of bad governance which functions on the basis of dysfunctional institutions, which functions on the basis of autocratic practices by the executive, which functions on the basis of impunity, which functions on the basis of corruption, but at the same time, which functions on the basis of dividing our society. Our societies, the unity of our nation has never been so menaced since independence. So that there is a critical need for change. This is what this election is about. It is for change. Change not just of one president for another, but change of a system. And it is only because, as I said, our electoral system is such that we need to pool resources together, that we are throwing our weight behind candidate Ousainou Darboe. And my message to Gambians everywhere is to recognize that at issue is question of change. This bad governance, these dysfunctioning institutions, this tendency of dividing our population has translated for you, the Gambian people, into suffering, hardship, economic hardship, social deprivation, and unending tension, which is dividing our country apart. This is what we need to save our country from. This is what we mean by change, and this, therefore, is an extremely important issue, one in which you as voters will be the main agents for bringing about a change. My appeal to you, therefore, is to take these elections very seriously. I know that the coalition government and its allies on the coalition under President Barrow are desperate. We hear reports of many desperate efforts they are doing, both in terms of buying people's conscience with money of questionable source, but also misusing and abusing our hallowed institutions of traditional governance, like alkalis and Seful. These are all desperate efforts. But I appeal to you, Gambians, please remain calm. Please remain calm and remain focused on the need for change, to put an end to your suffering, to put an end to the divisions and the tensions in our country, to put an end to economic mismanagement, to put an end to corruption, which has really gangrened our society. It is high time we all pull together our efforts to bring about this change, and this is what this election is about. I appeal to you, therefore, members of my party, Gambia for All. come forward and be firm and join all your energies together with those of parties like the UDP to bring effect this change. This is what I would like to put out to you as to the issues that are at stake in this particular election.
Gambian call Hussein Dabe Aniola at a prison pour Gambia is free.
25 years mbe dokola yen lipa yen sorom mamru koma lafta bankola ani bankola Cairo Gambia dingol be wala sute wala tina ninga kumandiro ke ani mola kumandir bu kambulo.
We are coming here to start change.
The youth are ready for a change, and the change is going to happen from December 4th. Inshallah, Mr. Dabo will be elected.
The love is real, and the love for the party leader is authentic. These people are not faking it.
UDP nyom support the Bangkok. Hussein Dabo nyom vote the Bangkok. Adum come 4 December. Gambia will be la so itendere. E kate o fae. I can next president of the Republic of the Gambia. His Excellency, lawyer, Dave Numukunda Dabo.
Bimu Gambian call tentu lungleti. Ka Gambian call be tentu. Alenyi lana ya memfanan soto nte kunding to.
New UDP, New Gambia.
Go ebe Angleterre Lebanon, Scotland wala Wales. Ni atare ebe nyindula leto ando fengol be bulu lafta minul kila na Gambia. Ngale ko jakalo banda kato ko munum. Group 5 Logistic Limited. Wala nata kalo da hande. Iko sea freight and air freight. Wala mnyente ko nim femba bade bulu lafta min kila na Gambia. Ika sambale na nim kulunga na baji yokono. But nim fendi wonle bal bulal be korontori ye futay ka fami ye joni o fanay ka bulal ye kununtila kono ya sambale nan 37 hapoto ka kinem ba kono kulunwala wala o office be latre kunda sabitile but nim fendi wonle be bulal lafta minkila Angleterre wala lafta ya kiyen an kabona Angleterre evitela office to me yalon ko abe sukota Kawos Johnson wala Dahaba Johnson e commande telephone to 7420694 wala 730-8905 521-6583 740-2533 Hansandorela call center wala mu 020-011-1440 wala Hansande alsitanoela website otolali alla order kaji www.group5logistics.com badingolo group 5 logistics tonya nyinelo mu nyonta leti nanata sea freight and in air freight.
This is how I run some of my songs revolutionarily to against poor governance.
Political, nyoya. nga banko le doku ngani le kiliya Gambia nyine bentolu sambala alla nga banko do kulumbula la be ngani akilinati ndolla tamu Gambia ti woto nga banko do ngani akilina banko ena bole kanyato ta